Imagine being one of the most weird and wonderful creatures on Earth, just for one day. What would you do? That's the dilemma facing Paula, the pangolin. Shaken from her burrow, she barely dares peek outside. Cape pangolins can reach nearly a metre long, but from down here, the world seems like a very big place. But after a chilly night underground, she's hungry. She has stuff to do. Her powerful tail is a useful prop as she lazily lollops from her bed. The South African bush awaits. She may be bleary-eyed, but it's time to get her adventures underway. She just can't decide which way to take them. Pangolins have basic ears, so she can't hear well, and the bush is full of confusing sounds. Her little dark eyes don't see too well either, adding to the intimidating landscape of giants. Her best bet is to follow her nose. Her acute snout is the one sense she can rely on, though it doesn't stop her from walking into trouble. A rhino roadblock. A clumsy hoof could spell disaster. Rhinos also lack good vision. Classic panic response. Pangolins escape scary by rolling into a comforting ball. But this time it's overkill. The rhino has something else on its mind. A gift from above. Pangolins find it hard to resist poop. It seems to cause pure delight. She coats herself in pooey perfume. Why? Well, that's between her and the dung. But the theory goes that pangolins like rolling in dirt to mask their scent, helping them to go undetected in the dangerous bush. With newfound confidence from her cloak of invisibility, Paula can get back to business. Pangolins are insect eaters with a special passion for termites and ants. The South African plains are littered with the nests of this favourite prey, so it shouldn't take her too long to rustle up breakfast. Insecticide is her vocation. Powerful arms and long claws are for trashing their nests. Her tongue is so long it attaches to her pelvis and is sticky to lap up the ants. And her scaly armour deflects some of the bites. This time it's overkill. There's not a lot of life in this mound. But the snack spurs her on. Walking along gullies hides her progress. But they're not easy on little legs. Coming out onto even ground might mean brushing shoulders with the neighbours. This time it's no threat. Young warthogs are harmless enough. But strange. And rough playmates. Warthogs will eat just about anything, even termites left homeless by a passing pangolin. But Paula doesn't have that flexibility. She is dedicated to her diet. A bigger termite mound. These towers define tropical grassland, a beacon, a tribute to the tiny sculptors who are so abundant that they outweigh the huge herbivores that roam above them. And better still, it's co-ed. There's an ant burrow in the basement. A buffet for a scaly anteater. If it can get through the defences. The tough fortress and stinging bite of the guards. But it's worth it. Ants are packed with protein and just so Moorish. In a day of feeding, a pangolin can chomp through 200,000. One of the things that makes Paula and her kind so important to habitat management. She's a vital part of life here, if a bit clumsy. Perhaps you'll feel better after a drink. There's not a lot of water, and this bar is a little too popular for this shrinking violet. Perhaps a quieter spot. It's been a long morning, maybe a nap in the sun. Life here can be intense. What do pangolins dream of? Hopefully, tasty ants a la carte. And not the threats pangolins face. There are 8 species, 4 in Africa, including Paula's clan, the Cape Pangolins, and 4 in Asia. And all of them are being driven to extinction, partly by loss of habitat, but mostly because of illegal trade. They are the most trafficked animals on the planet. And the main reason is their scales. The scales are made of the same stuff as our fingernails, and yet they're coveted for traditional medicines, despite the lack of evidence of their effectiveness. Tens of tons of scales are trafficked every year, which has cost the lives of more than 1 million pangolins in a decade. All pangolins are on the brink. Nightmares that should keep us all awake. But a stretch, and maybe it's time to move on. Or is that such a good idea? What was that? It's a young cheetah, not long independent from its mother. It doesn't know what to make of the moving pine cone. But it knows it doesn't like it. Time to escape. This is just too weird. I don't need moving pine cones in my life. Time to get out of here. Paula needs to de-stress. And she knows the perfect way to do it. A secluded spa.
When the rhythm comes on, we are stamp on the yard, grateful for this life under the sun. Colors and beauty abound in a land of the chosen. So I keep my heart open to them good vibrations. See, truly existence is special.
The bath is total bliss. Pangolin paradise. Refreshed, relaxed. What a perfect way to end the day. It's time for Paula to begin her journey home.
My life is so wonderful. Yeah, we make it so fabulous. My story is so beautiful.
Time is running out for all pangolins, but thankfully help is at hand. There are people dedicated to rescuing, researching and protecting these very special creatures. It's tragic that they need to. What Paula and her friends really need is cultural change, for people to stop wanting pangolin scales and meat in the first place. Like all nature, they're vital and deserve better. So if you care, support organisations helping wildlife. And join us in raising awareness. Let's make better days for nature. Like, share and subscribe to Wild for the World. Thank you.